Good morning, everybody. My name is Raghoonandun. I am a spiritual master of meditation. I have been practicing meditation for the past 25 years. The objective of this series of videos is to help you understand the vast knowledge that exists in meditation. So why meditation? Meditation is a technique of breath control and of concentration which brings loads of happiness into your life. There are different techniques of meditation that exist on the internet, and there are even many schools which teach us meditation. By simply practicing meditation for 15 minutes in the morning and 15 minutes in the evening, you bring a lot of positivity in your life. I have been experiencing this for the past 25 years. This is why I want to share it with you. So what happens when you meditate? There are clearly two aspects of your life which are going to benefit a lot with meditation. The first one is your physical aspect of your life, and the second one is the spiritual aspect. So on the physical aspect, what is going to happen when you meditate is that you will become a more calm person. You will fight anger. You shall be able to control your emotions. You will know when you are getting angry. You will know when you are calm. And most beautifully, when you start meditating, you start the process of self-healing of yourself. There are so many people today who are suffering with many kinds of physical problems. Even with medication, you are not able to heal yourself. You keep going to and from the hospital, but you still cannot heal yourself. But when you send energy through meditation inside your body, what happens? A miracle happens. You start healing yourself. The doses of medicine that you are taking start to diminish, and one day you stop all medication and life becomes beautiful. So this is really what happens in meditation. Maybe you are telling yourself that I am selling you a dream. But I assure you, I am speaking out of 25 years of experience. And this is what happens when you meditate. On the physical aspect, what happens also when you start meditating is that you take control over your life. I want to tell you that life is a formidable energy which can give you a lot of suffering. But through meditation, you start seeing the right picture of everything. The right picture of your colleagues, the right picture of your boss, the right picture of your close ones. And this is very beautiful to understand what is going on. But if you don't meditate, your senses are not that precise and acute to show you the real picture. But when you meditate, the frequency of your senses becomes more precise, so that the true nature of everything is unveiled to you. And how beautiful that is! I can tell you, when you see the real picture of everything, life becomes very beautiful. So these are the aspects that shall change definitely when you start to meditate, but you have to be regular. And then for those who are spiritual aspirants, meditation is very beneficial. When you want to progress spiritually, meditation is the tool that is needed for you. There is no rituals. You don't have to light a lamp. You don't have to light a candle. You don't have to make offerings. You just surrender yourself to the Creator. You meditate with your mind, with your chakras, with your body, and with your intelligence. That is all that you need. There are no rituals. And meditation is not religious. Meditation is purely spiritual. God is one, religion is many. So when you meditate spiritually, you start to realize that there is something in this world which is controlling everything. There is absolutely no coincidence. This cannot happen. There are perfect laws in the universe which is guiding the whole process. You have to admit this. But in the entanglement of materialism, you start to forget that you are part of the nature. When you come to know that you form part of this nature, then you start to realize who you are. And this is a question: who I am? Why am I here? Why am I born? Why do I suffer? So meditation comes to you as a very beneficial factor, and it starts to give you answers to all these questions. Why do I suffer? Why am I born? Can I stop the cycle of birth and death? The answer is yes. Because this material Earth planet is the lowest material planet. Life is not beautiful. It is very, very tricky, and I can tell you that. And all of you will admit this. Life is very tricky. And there are so many mysteries, so many questions that you keep answering, you keep asking questions, you don't get answered. And that is why the stress level starts to rise. You raise loads of questions and then you don't get any answers. So what happens? You're confused. You say, why am I living? What's happening to me? Why do I suffer so much? But meditation then comes and solves these questions. If you meditate regularly, you start to purify your karma, and then you can effectively stop the cycle of birth and death. This I guarantee you. And then what happens? When you know that you form part of nature, the law of nature starts to work for you. All the laws of nature that is guiding this whole universe, it will come to your feet. You will see obstacles falling down. You will see success coming at your doorstep. And you will see all people becoming kind to you. And this will be really, really a beautiful aspect. When you meditate, whatever is good in your life will stay in your life. Whatever good has to come will come into your life. And thirdly, whatever is not good and bad in your life, it will fall off. So, isn't it a beautiful thing to happen in your life? But you must make the effort to have a spiritual guide who will show you the technique, how to meditate. You will have to meditate with that person at least once a week, and you start the process. Then you see beautiful changes in your life. And finally, what happens? Gradually, you will start to get liberated from the confusions of this material world. You will agree with me if I tell you that whatever the load of material happiness you have in your life, the most beautiful car, the most earning job, the biggest titles like CEOs, MDs, GMs, and all the rest, these things don't bring happiness in your life. You have to accept it. So you are looking for that something which will bring happiness into your life. And that something is meditation, because then you will know who is the creator. So this gradual liberation from the material confusion will help you to get the final liberation. And what is the final liberation? The final liberation is that you will know who you are, you will get in touch with your creator, and he will be your best friend. And that kind of best friend will only be beneficial in your life. He will help you, he will guide you, he will heal you, he will love you, and he will give you anything that you want, be it physical, emotional, and spiritual. So why do you fear? you should start the practice of meditation. And I shall gladly help you to start meditation and accompany you in this process of self-realization and self-development. This I promise you. And we have now come to the end of this first session. It was a pleasure to have you on board. From the crew and the team, we wish you a nice day, and be sure to catch our second session, which is coming shortly. Thank you very much.